In the episode number 140 of the A.S.A.P Tech News, we talk about the latest NVIDIA graphics card drivers, the latest Intel Arc graphics card drivers, TeamGroup announcing a new Gen 4 M.2 SSD, and DeepCool has a new ITX case. We start with NVIDIA and their latest graphics card drivers, now at version 552.22. This is a game-ready driver and has certified driver release, hence the WHQL name. What this new driver brings out is day one optimizations and support for 2 video games, Manor Lords and No Rest for the Wicked. In addition to that, this driver has a few fixed issues and a few known issues as well. We start with the fixed issues, which are both gaming related as well as general usage. In PUBG, the game stability issues overextended gameplay on Intel 12th Gen platforms. GeForce GTX 10 series and RTX 20 series may randomly freeze when Windows hardware accelerated GPU scheduling and NVIDIA SLI are both enabled. With the HTC Vive Pro 2, the system crashed with bug check after enabling VR HDMI with multi-display ports. As for the known issues, this release has a short list, which is surprising. In Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition, lowers GPU utilization when reflex is set to on plus boost, and in Tekken 8, the game may randomly crash during gameplay on GeForce GTX 10 series graphics cards. As always, since I've been using an NVIDIA graphics card, I was able to test this driver day one and there are no issues to report, at least for now. Next, Intel has released their latest beta drivers for their Intel Arc graphics card series. These beta drivers bring out a lot of performance improvements for upwards of 14 video games, as well as few general and gaming fixes. The fixes are as follows. In No Rest for the Wicked and in DirectX 11 mode, the game may experience application crashes while launching prologue gameplay. In Assetto Corsa, also running in DirectX 11 mode, the game may experience full screen corruption while switching windows using Alt plus Tab during gameplay. With Halo Infinite in DirectX 12 mode, the game may exhibit corruption with ray traced and shadows enabled during gameplay. And finally, in Diablo 4 and running in DirectX 12 mode, the game may exhibit corruption on the terrain during gameplay. As for the known issues, well, there is a whole lot of things listed there. We continue with TeamGroup, which has unveiled the MP44Q M.2 Gen 4 NVMe SSD, an SSD that is advertised to deliver speeds of up to 7,400 MB per second for the reads and up to 6,500 MB per second for the writes. The SSD is using the PCIe Gen 4 x4 interface and has an SLC cache with no DRAM for the mapping tables, and oddly enough, the controller is not mentioned anywhere. In terms of storage sizes, this SSD will be available starting at 1TB, 2TB and 4TB, all variants with the same advertised speeds. And from these specifications and the 5-year warranty, nothing more is known about this SSD, not even the pricing that will be available for it. And finally, DeepCool announces the CH160 ITX case, available in 2 colors and offering great cooling and a unique design. This case is made for small form factor systems, while at the same time being able to accommodate 140mm power supplies and Tower CPU coolers with a height of up to 172mm. In terms of graphic card support, with this case you can install 3-slot graphics cards which are up to 305mm in length. So far, so good. Other features of this case include a handle at the top for easy carrying of the entire system, tempered glass side panel, and a lot of mesh panels to allow for intake and exhaust airflow. In addition, the case is covered in easily removable dust filters to keep your system clean and in good working condition. In terms of pricing, the case has an MSRP of $59.99 for both colors, and it is available on the DeepCool website. And this is the end of the episode number 140 of the A.S.A.P Tech News, one of the few tech news series which aims to deliver you the news as fast as possible for your convenience.